Welcome back to Cruise First TV with Derek and Joe. We're here serving up the best cruise deals anywhere on your telly box, all day, every day on Sky 681, on our website and YouTube, and of course now on Freeview Channel 89 every afternoon from 1 through to 4. Now we're about to show you how to unlock the very best cruise deals in Europe for next year, and it's all thanks to one amazing team.
Here at Cruise First, we've been sending British travellers on amazing cruise holidays for over 20 years. Our award-winning team specialise in bringing you the best deals from all the major cruise lines sailing right across the globe. Whether you're looking to cruise locally or afar, with thousands of unmissable deals available right now, you can be sure we'll find you your perfect cruise holiday. So if you're ready, let's go cruising.
That is us, and we're about to celebrate as a company 25 years in the cruise booking business. Hurrah! So let's show you what we mean when we say value. Now, we are cruising Europe on adventures with Princess Cruises, MSC, and also 5-star Celebrity.
Lovely. So let's start with a week away in the Med to France and Italy with Princess Cruises on the new Sun Princess. Now, we're going to fly out to Barcelona on the 17th of May to go and meet her and join her. And I'm looking forward, actually. Well, we both are, Joe, actually, aren't we? We're about to have a day on the Sun Princess very, very soon, which we're very much looking forward to. So we'll report back as soon as we've been on, because actually, however many times and however good these fabulous videos are that come from Princess, actually standing there and seeing it, you know, you have to kind of see it to believe it, don't you?
Well, she is next level, because not only is she powered by LNG, which is great for the environment, of course, but it's sphere class for the first time ever. And this is a completely different vision from Princess. This dynamic sphere entertainment venue that transforms to so many different things in, different environments and different parts of the cruise. It's going to be a firm feature of your cruising experience when you're on board Sun Princess. There's a wraparound promenade to walk around the outside of the ship, which is something quite unusual, to be honest, on cruise ships. So you can relax and take in the views. You have the piazza, which is a 3-deck level piazza. Lots of views, lots of light connecting you with the ocean. It's a hub of activity, and it's inspired by the vibrant squares of Europe. So think lots of gorgeous glass, lots of sculpture, lots of artwork around the ship. Beautifully designed, fresh and modern, yet also with the Princess signature, which is effortlessly classic cruising.
Yeah, I'm just thinking as we look through, and forgive me, I'm being a bit selfish here as well, because I'm planning our day in advance that we're going on board. I think we need to check out some of these wonderful specialty dining restaurants, if only probably on the day we're on to look at the menus. Of course, we will be enjoying some food while we're on board, but it just looks fantastic. And you know what? It's really nice, actually, isn't it? If you do sail with Princess, but you haven't been on the new class, really, really exciting to look forward to, because Princess do what they do incredibly well. And this is them turning a big new page, opening up a brand new chapter on their ships, and yet still having that wonderful familiarity of all your favourite restaurants and activities that you know and you love on board with Princess. Now, of course, we've flown over to Barcelona. Let's start our 7-night cruise after a day at sea, going somewhere all of us know very, very well, lovely Gibraltar.
Yes, lovely Gibraltar. Well, you can head, of course, to see the apes. You've got to do it. Maybe you want to go out on a dolphin safari, though, because you've got really ample opportunity for dolphin and whale watching in this port as well. And then there's the great, of course, the caves underneath as well. Marseille is next, and this is, of course, the largest port on the Mediterranean, the second largest city in France. Now, some great tours you can do here include the Easy Marseille by double-decker bus, or the Notre Dame de la Garde and Provence tour. Of course, you are at the foot of Provence. Then it's Genoa. Now, Genoa offers you not only a beautiful old town, but also easy access to places like Cinque Terre, Santa Margherita. So if you want to take a tour to Cinque Terre, which is the 5 neighbouring villages, I'd recommend. Livorno's next, and of course this is gateway to Pisa and Florence. You've got Cinque Terre not too far away as well, but the Uffizi and Ponte Vecchio in Florence are beckoning, one of the most beautiful Renaissance cities on earth. Then we're into the port for Rome, where you'll disembark, and we'll fly you back home to the UK after a great little week away, and also sampling one of the most exciting, vibrant, brand new ships at sea, the incredible Princess, Sun Princess, of course, the most exciting ship that you'll get to see, I think.
And I tell you what, how interesting that you're flying into Barcelona and out of Rome. Now, I'm going to give you a price for the flights and the cruise, and then we can talk about how we can tailor this and maybe add some stays, because this would be really, really nice. So as it is, it's 7 nights coming up in May. Let's check out our price tag, shall we? This will be interesting. Okay, now we're at 1199 per person there. That's your flight to Barcelona, the 7-night cruise on the brand new Sun Princess, and your flight back from Rome. So that opens up the possibility, if you fancy it, of actually adding a stay in one or the other, or indeed both. And a really lovely cruise as well. I love the balance of ports there. Gibraltar, wonderful. Do some duty-free shopping there. It's a wonderful place to wander around. You've got a little bit of France and a little bit of Italy there as well. Love Pisa. If you get the chance to go into Pisa, not just for the Leaning Tower, great shopping there. There's a really great feel there as well. It's a lovely place to be out in the sun. Deposit today on this of just £199 each, which is pretty good. Let's look at your upgrades first, and then we'll talk about making this all inclusive. So there are your prices to go ocean view up to your balcony or up to the suite there, which are all pretty great prices, to be honest with you. If you really want to, you know, if you cruise Princess on a regular basis and you know that you love them as a cruise line and you want to try, you know, the new kid on the block for them, the Sun Princess, then you might want to treat yourself and go, you know, go the whole hog and go up to a balcony on that one. Completely up to you. Now, you'll know if you're a regular Princess cruiser, but for those not in the know, if you want to go all-inclusive, how about getting all-inclusive, not just drinks, but so many other things apart from just the drinks? So a plus drinks package, brilliant to have. If that were £50 per person per day, that would be great on its own. But with Princess Plus, you pay your £50 per person per day, and you get the full drinks package. You get unlimited Wi-Fi, which is satellite Wi-Fi as well. It's really, really good. You get your tips, you get an unlimited juice bar, you get extra casual dining, which normally would be chargeable, extra premium desserts included, fitness classes, Ocean Now delivery, of course, which means food and drink can be delivered to the spot you are on the ship, and no room service delivery charges either, all wrapped up in that £50 per person per day. And if you look at the value of that, obviously you spend in dollars and everything's priced in dollars with Princess. It's an American cruise line, so that dollar value is $140, which is around about £110, £115 a day worth of value. You're getting that for £50 per person per day, which is brilliant, which is, you know, less than half price, isn't it? Which to me, it just makes great sense. I mean, a good drinks package with most cruise lines is in excess of £50 per person per day. So to get all of those extra things, and listen, I'm not pushing it for any reason. I don't get, you know, I don't get £50 every time someone signs up for Princess Plus on one of our offers. I get nothing out of it. I'm telling you, because it's the most amazing value, and because 70-80% of people who take a Princess cruise will take the offer because it is such great value for money. It is ridiculous. And I tell you what, you're always maxing the value here with us, with any of our offers here at Cruise1st. It's why so many people have been trusting us for the best part of 25 years now.
With over 20 years of travel experience, when booking with Cruise1st, you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. As a fully bonded member of APTA and Atoll Protected, you have the peace of mind that your booking is safe with us. We've been on your TV screens for over a decade, and we guarantee the best cruise prices. If you find one of our offers cheaper elsewhere on TV, then we'll match or beat that price. We allow you to spread the cost of your holiday with many of our deals. Just pay a deposit today, and then you have until your due date to pay your balance. Plus, we're one of the highest-rated cruise agents on Trustpilot, with over 6,000 independent reviews, so you can be fully confident when booking your next holiday with Cruise1st.
Oh, so ready to book a holiday, aren't
Me
you?
too.
I'm so ready to go on a holiday. I know
Yes.
I've got a couple that are literally, I can almost reach out and touch them right now, but just need one. Are you the same? Have you just had enough? Just need a break from everything. A cruise is such a great break as well, because you're not really involved in the kind of, you know, the admin of the holiday. We do all the booking for you. We just send you all the confirmations. You just go on the holiday and enjoy it. So you don't have that in your mind to worry about. You just got to be at the airport on time or be at the cruise port on time. That's your only job really, and then just love the holiday. And I think that's good because once you're on a cruise as well, you just feel so out of the way, don't you?
Yeah, you don't really even need to make that many decisions apart from where to go and eat and what activity to do or not to do.
Yeah.
So everything is laid out for you on a fabulous platter, and then you can just select and decide. That's it.
And then you come back and you say, I've travelled.
Exactly, and you've seen so many different places when you're on a cruise, and that's the wonderful thing. It gives you tasters as well to destinations that you might want to, loop back to in the future, but it means you don't have to commit to a full holiday to that place before you know what it's like. So that is the beauty of cruising.
It will be another cruise though.
Yes, it will
Guaranteed. Right, let's take another European adventure then, shall we? And it's going to take us back to warmer climes for next October. So we are forward planning. Don't worry, low deposits. MSC Seaview this time. We're going to sail her around Italy and the Balearics for 7 nights of gratuity-free cruising. So no tipping required. We're going to fly you out on the 4th of October next year to Barcelona to get on board. It's nice sailing out of Barcelona as well, actually. It's quite a special little feeling when you land at Barcelona and you jump in a cab, because that's what most people do. It's so easy.
So convenient.
And it's so affordable as well. It's not a lot, about 30-40 euros, isn't it, to get down to the port, which is brilliant in a taxi. And as soon as you arrive down towards the port and you see all the ships there, it's like, hey, here we are.
Yeah, Cruise Ship Central. It's a great place to board your cruise adventure, and of course being on board one of the most exciting and new ships on the Seven Seas, the MSC Seaview, will mean that you get to explore and enjoy what cruising is all about in the European sense as well, because MSC is a European Italian cruise line, and that means delicious Italian food, not just Italian food, but they do know how to make a mean pizza, delicious pasta, all handmade of course, and fantastic freshly baked bread and gelato every day. The Venci Gelateria and Creperia is a really special place on board. You might recognise that luxury chocolate brand from places like Bond Street. I mean, it is beautiful chocolate. Then zip lining. I know, who would have thought on a cruise ship, but you can zip line. That's the great thing about
Why not?
the newer ships, is that they have all these fun bells and whistles. There's a simulator. There's bowling. They have a full entertainment area as well that you can go and book these activities up at. Then when it's time to relax, why not head to the spa and enjoy this fantastic Scandinavian style spa where you have everything from thalassotherapy beds through to sauna and steam, and that's a great little thing to do after you've been perhaps out sightseeing all day long and you just want to relax and not think about anything else. And you don't have to think about too much either when it comes to dining. If you can't make a decision, just head to the buffet. There's so many decisions up there for you. I'll have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. They have like different designated areas for Mexican, traditional comfort food, Italian food. But then, of course, when it comes to a special night dining, you can enjoy restaurants such as Butcher's Cut or Ola Taco, which mean that you can just have that specialty experience with a wonderful menu of sumptuous steaks and incredible, really high quality dining experiences. I mean, my goodness, this is going to be an amazing itinerary for you on a beautiful sparkling new ship. Talking of sparkling, they have the Swarovski staircase, of course, which is an iconic feature of MSC.
Oh, you see the crowds around them the whole time. It's brilliant. Everyone must have their picture taken. Like if you go to Disney, you want to try and have a picture with Mickey.
Yes.
When you're on one of these ships, you've got to have a picture by the Swarovski staircases, and the photographers are there from the cruise line. You can take your own if you want to, completely up to you, but everyone has to come home with one. 600
Swarovski crystals on each stair, apparently.
I know.
I mean, that's now, yeah, can you imagine? We are cruising out of Barcelona, and the first port we are hitting is Cannes. Of course, home of the famous film festival in the Côte d'Azur. You're at the gateway here to so many other places, such as Saint-Tropez, Monaco. You can go and see the luxury yachts in the harbour, or you can just enjoy the luxury of fantastic shopping down the promenade. Then it's Genoa in northern Italy. Some tours you can can do here include the best of Portofino with Santa Margherita and Genoa included, or a nice little walking tour of the old town of Genoa. And again, speak to your team on board. La Spezia awaits us next, which is the gateway to beautiful Cinque Terre, Florence and Pisa, alongside getting a selfie next to the Leaning Tower, which you've got to do. Perhaps head by train to Florence for the day, which is beautiful artwork. Then Civitavecchia, which is actually the gateway to Rome and has been since the 13th century. You can head into Rome by train or by shore excursion and see all of the famous sites, such as, of course, the Vatican, the Spanish Steps. Then it's Palma de Mallorca. I think you probably just want to enjoy a chilled and relaxing day here. Some wonderful beaches over in Puerto Sayer, or right there, just where the ship docks, there is a wealth of restaurants and bars along the promenade, and you will really feel like you're on holiday when you're enjoying those. We're back into Barcelona, where you'll disembark and we'll fly you back to the UK.
Would you, ladies and gentlemen, like to grab a deal? Because this is a deal and a half, let me tell you. 7 nights of the most incredible cruising with MSC. Deposits on this one. I know we're looking forward to October next year. There's a full season, by the way, all the way from, is it May? May through to October, but I'll give you a price for this October date and get your deposits in today of just £149 each. That's the return flights to Barcelona, a week of cruising MSC Seaview in the Italian Med and the Balearics, with gratuities included for a price tag with only 3 numbers in it, which I quite like. 999. That's really, really good. And I would get in quickly and grab one of these places, because you know the price of everything can change so dramatically. Did anyone manage to get tickets for that thing that everyone wanted to get tickets for? What happened to the prices of those when everyone started looking at them? And it can happen in the holiday industry as well. You know, a lot of people suddenly home in on an offer, prices can change really, really quickly. It happens with cruises as well. So stake your claim on this offer right now by getting your deposits in right now, and that means you are locking in that price at $999. And if you want to make this all inclusive, while you're booking, add the premium extra drinks package, because that has been reduced to a better than half price offer of just £29 per person per day. Now, when you're on a cruise like this, you are definitely in the sunshine going to take advantage of that drinks package. One at a time responsibly, but that's your drinks right the way through the day. And if you want to add nights in Barcelona, just talk to the team, because of course you're flying in and out of Barcelona, so you could be there early for the cruise and stay a couple of nights, or do some after, or do a bit of both. It's completely up to you. Here's the details to upgrade on board MSC Seaview, and you'll have spotted that we haven't made a mistake on the ocean view and the balcony price. Of the ocean view price, totally right, £249. And if you go for your ocean view upgrade, we will upgrade you with limited availability to a balcony for free. No extra pennies or pounds or euros required. £249 for your ocean view upgrade. We upgrade you to the balcony. And listen, everyone wants the balcony, and it's quite nice to feel like it's free. I just had to pay a little bit more for the ocean view, and I'd have been happy with the ocean view maybe, but you'd be even happier with the balcony, wouldn't you? That's like being moved to the front row on the plane, isn't it?
My goodness.
Good, isn't it? Amazing. So call us now, do not delay. I know we're talking about, sort of late next year, but it's good to have some plans in place right now. It's a manageable price tag as well, if you think about it. You put a lower deposit in today and then you pay as you go. Your due date for most cruise packages, if you put a deposit down, is 16 weeks before you go. So you've got umpteen chances to sort of pay it off as you go along, which is brilliant. And I think that's the great thing about cruises as well, is that you're able to book them right now. You can pay it off in little chunks up to your due date. And because you've paid your balance, pretty much 4 months before you go, by the time you go on the holiday, the last thing you're thinking about is the cost of the holiday, because it's all done and dusted months ago.
Yeah. It's the best feeling in the world when that happens, isn't it? And planning ahead allows you to do it. So get booking today. But we have got another offer for you, in fact, and it's one you won't have to wait forever to take. 12 wonderful nights for April. We're 5-star cruising with celebrity on this trip, and we start with a city break in historic Athens. So we'll fly out on the 26th of April and spend 2 nights in a hotel here before we cruise.
Lovely.
Incredible Athens, cradle of the modern world, they call it. You're talking about thousands of years of history awaiting you. I am quite honestly dizzied by Athens. I find it such a vibrant, lovely city in a huge comparison to the Greek islands, which I know so many people have visited, but fewer people, I would say, have probably visited Athens.
Does it have a big city centre?
It does. It has a very big financial centre, but there's a wonderful sort of shopping area too, just like any other big capital city. Yeah. But by contrast, you've got the old town, the back streets, lots of lovely sort of street food options everywhere you go, and then incredible ancient ruins, of course, around every corner. Yeah. Then it's time to cruise celebrity style in fantastic new luxury on board the Celebrity Infinity. And this is going to be a wonderful cruise adventure for you for 10 amazing nights. Now, your drinks and your Wi-Fi are included in this package. So your blended drinks, your cocktails, your wine, your beers, your spirits, your coffees, like your Americanos and cappuccinos at the coffee shop. So, that's brilliant because you don't have to think about that. And the Wi-Fi, again, you're going to be wanting to take pictures all around this sumptuous vessel.
Yeah, and you'll want to post them straight away, rather than waiting going into a port and whatever to upload or get data or whatever, to be able to upload those pictures straight away and say, I don't want to brag, but look at this.
Exactly, but I am going to brag.
Yes.
Yeah. The rooftop terrace, gives you a chic new way to experience the great outdoors. They have lovely creative cocktails, snacks. You can have movies al fresco out there as well. There are a ton of dining options when you're on board Celebrity, many of them included. If you want to do your specialty dining, they have things like Le Petit Chef and Tuscan Grill, which you can, for an additional extra fee, enjoy. But I have to say the standard of food and drink on board Celebrity as it stands is just so elevated that your day-to-day will be just such a great experience. Now, we're cruising out of the port for Athens, of course, Piraeus, heading into Volos, which is a coastal port in Thessaly on mainland in Greece. Lots of archaeological history and museums to visit there. You've got the Museum of Volos, the Centaurs part, so learn about Greek mythology perhaps when you're there. Then it's Kusadasi, another great one for ancient history, as the ancient city of Ephesus, boasting 3,000 years of history, is not too far away. There's also some great shopping at the port, a big sort of Turkish market. Now we have an overnight in Istanbul here, where Asia meets Europe. It's distinctively two sides, Istanbul. Maybe you want to book a hammam, a traditional, Turkish bath experience, or head to the Blue Mosque and Hagia Sophia. This bustling, exciting, vibrant city is going to be one you remember for a long time. Then it's Rhodes. Again, lots of great history awaits you here. The Colossus of Rhodes, for example, the Acropolis of Lindos, so medieval and ancient history together in this amazing port, and there's great beaches in Rhodes as well. Then we're into Santorini. Now you might want to switch gears here and just enjoy a lovely day at the beach, or stroll the back street boutiques against the whitewashed backdrop of this iconic, beautiful Greek island, which is actually built on a volcano caldera. Then it's Mykonos, and Mykonos known as the partying island, but it has a low-key vibe as well, from chilled beach bars to the ancient island of Delos and the windmills, which are an iconic viewpoint of Mykonos. I think you'll fall in love with it so much. Then we're back into Piraeus for your flight back to the UK after this dreamy adventure, taking in incredible Turkey and sumptuous Greece.
I'm feeling a new pair of trainers coming on. I can feel a lot of exploration walking on a trip like this. Do you know what? I've never done Greece and Turkey, never done this part of the world, but the itineraries are popping up more and more often, which tells me that is the place that everyone wants to be. They are very, very popular itineraries as well, so very, very nice indeed. So if you're the same and you're just thinking, do you know what? The more I hear about this part of the world, it's never really been on my radar before, but the more you're hearing about it, the more you think, actually, we've never done that part of the world at all. Maybe this is the one. Perfect getaway for April. Do it in 5-star luxury as well. We'll fly you to Athens and you'll have 2 nights there in a hotel for a lovely little city mini break there before you join Celebrity Infinity for your 10 nights of luxury cruising the Greek Isles and Turkey, with your overnight in Istanbul. So 2 full days there on the feature port in the itinerary. Classic drinks package included, Wi-Fi included. That's over $1,000 worth of value, just those 2 as well, actually. And your flight back from Athens. And all of that in 5-star style and comfort. Oh my word, look at this. That is incredible. If you've sailed with Celebrity before, you know how elevated it is. You know how it's really, really difficult. If you've sailed regularly with Celebrity, to try and put a per night price equivalent together, you know, for a hotel compared to your Celebrity cruise experience, it's really difficult to do, isn't it? Because you just think, well, there's no hotel that can compare to that. It's just crazy. 1699 per person, amazing. Right, let's have a look at your upgrade prices. If you do want to upgrade on board in advance, you've got special prices, of course, from us, just 199 more to go up to Ocean View, and your balcony price is there too for you. It is incredible. And listen, until you've taken a Celebrity cruise, it's difficult to get just how much and just how classy and elegant and boutique and brand new everything is on board. But I promise you this, when you get back from a Celebrity cruise, if I said to you, right, okay, if that were a hotel, what would you price the rooms per night? You'd go silly prices. You really would, for what you're getting in a day-to-day offering on board Celebrity. That's amazing value for money. Well done. Again, hats off to our team. That's the amount of people we send on Celebrity cruises, speaking for itself there in terms of our price tags. And remember, you know, there's lots of different places that you can book your cruises with. The more people who are booking with us year on year, the better deals we are putting together with the cruise lines. And bear in mind that relationship that we have with the cruise lines is topping 25 years already. So it just gets better and better and better. When every other aspect of our life just seems to get more and more expensive, actually you can come back to us and know that you are always getting the very, very best deal first time around. That's the great thing. You don't have to search around. You don't have to you don't have to second guess. You don't have to think about, okay, is that really the best deal that they can do? Because if you can find another deal that you see anywhere else on your telly box for a cruise, bring it to us. We are guaranteed to either match or beat that price, only owing to a couple of T's and C's, which are, you know, not things that I'm not telling you for a reason. There are just one or two exceptions. But listen, most people that bring a deal from a competitor to us say, do you know what, why didn't I come straight to you?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it has to be said, I mean, they are so competitive and the offers are so vast as well. So, you know, have a look on our website, just type in an area you want to look for, a place you want to cruise to, and just watch the offers appear in front of your very eyes.
Yeah.
You know, get those deposits down so you can get holidays booked after holidays, because, you know, you can have 2 or 3 on the go in the future.
You will. And the other, just one quick thing just before we go, because we're about to run out of time, but when you talk to our team, as our name suggests, that's what we do. Cruise first. That's where our expertise is. So our team have been on the ships. They've been on cruise. They do cruise themselves. They know the cruise lines. But remember, they've got eyes across all of the major cruise lines and what the special deals and the promotions are right now. So whatever you want to do, speak to them, because they've got a broad set of eyes looking over all of the cruise lines and the very best dates and the parts of the world to go to, and you know, extra upgrades here, free drinks there, balcony upgrades there. We'll unlock the lot for you. We are honestly so good. I say we get the good news of telling you about it. It's our amazing team behind the scenes that do all of the hard work. 0800 953 4700. Give them a call today and we'll see you back here soon.
See you soon.